Look there inside of Lumen Field in the SoDo district of Seattle. Today, a good one in the NFC West. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Riley. Gonna get things started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. That one good for 8 dozen. And a very quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's second and a couple. On play action, here's Jackson. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
I really like this call, Mike. These are rundowns. Second and short. All right, what do most teams do? Just extend the drive, pick up a first down. This is prime opportunity for play pass, play action, trying to take a shot. Now, it falls incomplete, but you still have third and potentially fourth down, and you only need a couple yards.
He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They put Ryman in motion. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Play action. Here's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And third down coming up. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short bomb punt. Do love third and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
The Seahawks offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. That one finds Chase. And they'll be set now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. The shotgun, here's Jackson. In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Seattle.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the ground with Walker. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings us 2nd and 7.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. 2nd down, they need 7. As we are ready to get back underway. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Cards offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. And a disappointing quick 3 and out on that opening drive. So they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big gain for Arizona. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery. drive starts on the ground with Walker. He finds some room across the 25. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson now on second down. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
With Smith and Jigba. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Again, it's Jackson. He takes off. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
There he goes again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Jackson now. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. As clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Now, Jackson. He'll try, and he will score! Lamar Jackson, touchdown Seattle. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Jason Myers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll air it out, deep for Wilson. And he will score! Michael Wilson, touchdown, Arizona.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will level things out at 7 apiece. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Seahawks offense going to take over just before the half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now Jackson. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Cardinals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. A low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll step up and run. And this will be a Cardinals 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible. And we just saw why there.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Seahawks 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. So now they'll throw it with Allen. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of
23 yards on that pass play. It's an Arizona 1st down. They go play action now. Here's Allen.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And he'll take it on in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Well, Seahawks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. And wow, tough Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
First and 10 at the 32.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10. To throw is Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Back to throw, Jackson. This one caught by Chase. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The all-pro Cameron Hayward getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Open left side is Barner. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's 4th down.
In motion, Lamb. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here, they leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
Fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Walker. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A loss of 2 yards.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Turnover on downs.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
The 7-yard line.
Second and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. Ooh. Oh, the ball is out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Recovered by the Seahawks.
They'll drop to throw. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Throwing on second down. It's out. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Jason Myers.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play there in overtime. It covers 63 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Allen going to keep it on his own read. What a move! He's in! Josh Allen! Touchdown, Arizona! Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. Now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. This one into the hands of Smith-Njigba. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball is put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
The Seahawks.
In this situation, Mike, I'd love to see the play caller take advantage of 2nd and short. Typically, this is one of the best opportunities to take a play action, deep shot down the field, knowing you still have 3rd down and potentially 4th down to pick up the remaining yards. In this case, they go
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. Over the middle, Smith-Njigba with the grab. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. Third and short. Jackson. Got it with Smith-Njigba. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Taken in right side by Barner. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cardinals' 5-yard line.
Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. Jackson up top again. That's hauled in at the 2. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
And goal.
This drive must end in the end zone or this game is over. And here comes 3rd. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown Seahawks.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down one. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cards offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. And that's exactly what he did here.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown.
And he's in! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Cardinals. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.